Theo Dino 22. This is a really good one, actually, Chris. Who will be Liverpool's top goal scorer this season? Seems like we will have a few players with 10 to 15, but I struggle seeing anyone hitting 20 plus.
Sadio Mane.
You think so? I think if you extrapolated out his season minus AFCON and missing the large chunk of the last end, I think he probably would have just about got to 20, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I think it'll be him. I think he'll be on around 20 goals. I think we could maybe see Salah on about 15, Coutinho on around about 15. I think he was our top scorer last season, wasn't he, Coutinho?
Yeah.
Firmino, 10 to 15 as well. But no, I think Sadio's what this attack's going to be built around, and his pace, and much the same as Salah. But yeah, I love the way that Salah at the weekend got his goal from inside the box. I think Sadio Mane got most of his goals from inside the box, and it's strange to think that, isn't it, of wingers or very much wide forwards getting goals from inside the box. But that's the way that we play football. That's what we're looking to exploit. You know, it's those runs and people struggle to follow them. So I think Sadio Mane will be the big threat again. I think he'll improve on last season. I think in his general all-round play and his goal scoring. I'm excited to see him again, really excited, because I think he's going to take another step now, and we're going to be talking about Sadio Mane, world class.
Exactly. I think you look at the players we've got, and I think it will be more towards 15s rather than the 10s. I don't think it's beyond expectations for Phil Coutinho to set 15 as his new level. And similarly, I think Firmino, again, we mentioned this last week or the week before, you know, the guy played as many games from the left or right as he did through the middle last season, and people criticise him for not scoring enough goals. Well, you know, yes, he is. I think he's a creative first and a goal scorer second, but I think if you put him in more of those positions, I think he will naturally score more goals. You just got to look at his goals in both of the Swansea games last season. Little flicked header at the Liberty, and then the one where he chests it down and volleys or whatever.
You can certainly do it, Paul.
Yeah, absolutely. So I would see us scoring maybe as many goals, slightly more goals, but across more competitions. And so I could see us having 3 guys on 15, maybe Mane on 20, and then I'd like to see Lallana getting up towards 10, maybe Wijnaldum getting up towards 10, and then it depends who else we add into there. But yeah,
Milner, double figures?
No.
Yeah. No, I really think so. I think we can get more penalties, more pace in the side, more penalties. But no.
Imagine if he scored 10 penalties.
Genuinely, I think he should be getting into double figures, because he had so much of the ball in the opposition final third that he'll have been disappointed that he didn't manage to score a goal from open play last season.
Don't be surprised if Liverpool do sign Andrew Robertson or whatever, or say John Flanagan's an absolute revelation or whatever. Pardon me, James Milner, with that little bit of pressure on him and maybe a little bit more rest, you know what I mean? Being in rotation a little bit more. I think he should be getting a couple of goals from open play. I think definitely this season. And again, we've seen Trent in pre-season as well. I don't know how many games he's going to get. I wouldn't, but again, it wouldn't shock me if he started 10 to 15 games across all competitions this season, and I could see him scoring a goal or two. It's more likely than Nathaniel Klein doing it anyway.
Yeah. I'm about as likely as Nathaniel Klein scoring this season.
That's not true, but
no, we'll maybe come back to this at the end of the season.
Okay, this is the end of the season. Yeah, it's more about the opportunity. Is anything else? Any. Yeah, exactly. None needed, none received. Yeah. But yeah, I would see a general increase across the board. So I agree with maybe like a notion that things would be loads easier if we had a 30 goal a season centre forward. But we've not even mentioned like a Solanke. I still don't know where he's going to fit in and how he's going to, if he's even going to play games for us this season. But that kid's got something about him, I think, that he's either going to be utter turd when the pressure hits him, or he's got so much going for him in an all-round physical sense that if he gets a goal or two, he could fly off the back, and he could change a few perspectives on how Liverpool play and how they line up and whatever. So it's exciting nevertheless. I do tend to agree with you. I don't think we'll have multiples in the 20s and whatever,
nice,
but
though,
it would be lovely.
Look, we've seen 4-3-3 so far this pre-season, but I do expect to see us play two up top at points during the season, and if that's the case, I'm wondering, is it going to be a Sturridge, Origi, Solanke, Firmino, or are we going to see a little bit of what Salah did last season? Are we going to see Mane maybe up there as well? Because Salah played off Dzeko last season for, I think it was about 75% of the games as the number 10 to Dzeko's 9, like for Roma. So there's options there, and if Salah can get that many goals for Roma from that position, I'd be surprised if he couldn't do the same for us.
Yeah, absolutely. I really looking forward to seeing Solanke, Sturridge, if I'm honest. Just seeing Sturridge playing a little bit withdrawn off him, because and then you've got effectively Sturridge can get him behind if needs be for flick-ons, but he can also sit off for knockdowns and then look to play Solanke through as well. It's funny, isn't it? And we do this every summer. We did this particularly last summer in terms about this depth thing. Too early to really, you just don't know, because the opposition that these guys
we get excited.
No, I get excited. Absolutely get excited. But yeah, we'll know a bit more as the season gets on. But I do like the fact that we're already in a position. We said this after Tranmere. It's like, who's going to miss out? Well, when Lallana, Coutinho, Emre Can start coming into this team, who are the kids and who are the players who are getting bumped out of the B team? And Markovic was an obvious answer there, of course. But we do have not just bodies, but options. And it's not just about players you can take to a football field. It's about guys who can come on and impact games in different ways. And that's what's getting me really excited about that. We've managed, as we said on the final word, I think it was from Wigan, Salah has allowed us to effectively continue doing what we do with Mane when Mane's not there. We've still not seen what happens when both of them are in there. And then again, you add Solanke into it, and you had a touch, knock, bang on, finger, wood, whatever. We got to fit Daniel Sturridge, and even like I said, even Origi looking sharp and hungry as well.
Yeah, and you got players like Woodburn who've a year on in the developments and stuff like that.
He's not even 18 till this season.
Our squad has improved quite a bit for just a couple of signings. It's mad because, again, I know it's not an attacking sense, but you got Joe Gomez back as well. Our squad's much better than this time last season.
Yeah, completely.